Look guys, the animal is limping, and guys, we are going to start the procedures in this animal here. Fernando is going to install a wooden block on the inner digit to be able to relieve the pressure on this digit here, and we will remove this digit, guys. We need to remove this part here that's cracked, and in well, as the animal moves, the animal ends up feeling a lot of pain every time it walks. So let's not force anything. First, I'm going to make a stretch where I'm going to fix it, and then I'm going to do some cleaning. I believe that due to the cement, it must have a very thin sole. And due to the humidity, there was probably an abscess and it burst on top. The first thing we have to do is start handling the injury to see what happens. We have very little hoof here, Danilo, so it is necessary to clean it to fix the resin where the wooden block will be placed, and it has to be delicate so as not to lower the hoof too much because it's already well worn. In other words, I cannot make it perfect to place and fix the wooden block as much as possible now. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Share this video, guys. The guys from Brutos do Casqueamento also have a YouTube channel, and go there and subscribe to their channel. Well, we'll post a lot of cool stuff for you to see. Guys, you're gonna love it. I'm sure you won't regret it. Instagram of Galera dos Brutos do Casqueamento. Instagram also from Renato Paes Faria. Follow the Instagram also of Porteira Aberta 7. Give the strength there. Well, Hugo is already preparing the resin, and this resin, well, guys, it heats up, and becomes like glass and doesn't let go of the hoof. It stays like in the case for almost 2 months, firming the wooden block very well. It's a special one, guys. It's a highly pollinated resin. So it's a mixture of a liquid and powder that forms this paste. And after a few minutes it hardens and adheres to the hoof. In this case, Danilo, we're not going to make a bandage because she spends 3 days in the foot bath. So she already has the medication when she passes this water, and it's better to leave it without the band. In this case, guys, there is a system for cleaning on the site. So guys, this system of the foot bath in the place, it will be better for this wound to heal. Here we can see where abscess is installed and where it comes from here in the crown, and it has already detached the hoof here where her problem is happening, and it will have to be opened this year. It's an aerobic bacteria that stays and does not need oxygen, so it remains closed, and by being able to open it and her passing through the foot bath, the hoof will regenerate. Well, and the wooden will help to avoid pressure in this injured digit. See, you guys, he removed the weight that was in this one and threw it to the other one. You see that this is a region of the digit, and people asking me about anesthesia. And in this case, this place, even with intravenous anesthesia, will not reach this area where I am handling. So there is no need for anesthesia here. Just the part of the roof does not have a blood supply, so there is no need for anesthesia because the anesthesia will not be taking effect. In other words, it's a region in which the animal does not feel pain. So the animal it's in simply is struggling because of the position in which it's a vertical position. I'm sorry. Which is horizontal. Sorry. And the animal is often more comfortable a standing position. But in this position here, well, I can observe and do the surgery part. So it is much better. Here we opened this region where we have this abscess. Well, we are able to observe this. So this is subsolar. In other words, this loose roof needs to be removed completely. In other words, the entire abscess is underneath. Whoa! And it's necessary to remove it to form a new roof here. We're going to do a deeper cleaning here and remove all this dirt. It's necessary to remove all this dirt, guys, this abscess, so that it no longer remains in the hoof. And as the animal goes through the foot bath, it will heal and its situation will improve until it becomes new again, regenerating the hoof 100% for this animal. Well, here the whole part of the hoof was removed because it was loose. We cleaned. The cleaning was done, and now we're going to apply the product to improve it, and it will have the wooden block on this digit, and daily you will use the foot bath 3 times. Look, Fernando is applying the medicine. This is hoofing care, so this will help with healing, eliminate fungi and bacteria that is happening in this hoof. Let's release the animal now. Guys, it's awesome, guys. Take a look. You can see that it's limping less. Just look at the wooden block that was installed. Look, notice that animal only puts the wooden on the ground. The other side, it doesn't touch the ground. It took all of the weight that was on the top of the hoof with an injury and took it to the other hoof, which was good, and placed it on the digit, which is good. So this is going to be amazing. Guys, thank you very much for following us. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to the Brutos de Casqueamento channel on Instagram. Also follow them. Everyone stay with God until next time, God willing. Our motto is to listen to those who have no voice to be heard.